Hello, welcome back. So if you didn't watch my other video, well, this is after we did the character creation and some other stuff. Now my main problem with this type of games is you are picking a difficulty, right? And how do you know that difficulty is right for you? I guess you have to play 2 hours to figure out if it's right for you or not, but as it is, well, it's a little weird that you have to play so much of the game to see if the difficulty is okay. Quick save. Peasant out of the way, I need to do this. What are it?
How much longer, I wonder?
What? We don't get a prize, we don't get... Doesn't anyone tell us how we did?
Follow me, or don't.
Well, there goes my immersion, broken from the first hour of the game.
Privacy.
Okay, let's just move on.
Side. Make way.
So hit the mannequin. Where is the mannequin? I don't know, I don't recommend drinking. I don't really recommend drinking, so we'll not do the drinking contest.
How much longer, I wonder?
I don't get it. Am I supposed to click something? The Demon Lord is coming, my favorite character in the whole game.
Behold, Crusader gods, behold Iomade, you poor imposter. Your city will fall to me. Your followers will feed my hunger.
I like the enemy design a lot. Flame Strike, nice. Polar Ray.
Skari, Lord of Locusts, leave my city!
Oh, he's the one.
Let the feast begin.
Wait, was it that easy for him to kill the dragon?
Skari's here. Skari himself. Blimey! One minute we had a dragon, the next, bam, she was gone. What are you
I
gonna
saw
do?
the blade, the hatchet.
Fight or flee? If flee is your plan, let me help you out. I've got a scroll here with a good protective spell. You must have got a good drubbing round the head, brother. Skari's a demon lord, the most fearsome enemy of all Crusaders and all living things, come to think of it.
Oh, locusts all over the place.
Yeah, you have. You owe me your life. I'm the one who found you outside the walls and brought you inside to be healed. I see they patched you up. Good thing they did it before the attack, or else you'd have been done for. Sure thing. Here, take this. Best crossbow I've got. The person who made it said it could pierce the hide of a demon lord even.
Somehow I don't think you carried me back to the city. Okay, light
Good
crossbow
luck.
it is.
Try not to get eaten now!
I don't think we want to shoot the demon lord.
A mortal gnat snaps its jaws at the Lord of Locusts. Behold, Iomade. Behold the death I saw.
Sometimes you just can't save everyone. Well, that was a weird sequence of events. I didn't understand much. Everything happened so fast and... Well, I guess that was nice. I like that one.
The silver dragon, Terendelev, the defender of Canabras, fell in battle. Hardly surprising, as she had to fight the demon lord Discari himself. He willed the land to part and swallow all who dared to stand in his way. But the war was still far from over.
Hell of a lazy animation calling that a battle. It was just an execution. Nothing happened. Can I get a proper weapon now? By the way, the game looks kind of nice.
Or don't.
Or don't.
Holy mother of... Hey, stay with me. You actually got pretty lucky. You fell down into a black hole. But at least you're not on your own. You've got a great companion. Everything's going to be just fine. Tell me something. Can you feel your legs?
I feel them all right. When say no to a little less feeling in them. My ankle's killing me, but my back seems to still be in one piece. My head, too.
That's all that matters. Now, we're going to... Hey! Fancy meeting you down here. You're the one that Terendelev healed today, right? You aren't injured, are you? Will you help me get her out from under the boulders?
Me strong, me Inquisitor. That was a slow clap.
Damn it all. I think it's broken. Oh well, I've had worse. I'll just make myself a splint out of something. Thanks for the help. I wouldn't have lasted long on my own stuck under there. I'm Neyreyan Tirabade, of the Eagle Watch. I was overseeing security at the festival square. I thought maybe spies or demon worshippers might have something nasty planned. What actually happened, though, now that I did not see coming. I don't think anyone...
Well, I'm Sela. Paladin by the grace of Iomade. I crossed the whole continent to come to Mendev and fight demons. And well, I've been fighting for a while now. I don't even want to think what might be happening up there in the city. Canabras has lost the protection of Terendelev, and of the Wardstone too, looks like. It's a relic without equal. It was placed here personally by Iomade's herald, with the goddess's blessing. I really wanted to go see it, to pray before it. But there's no point worrying about a stone when there are people dying in the streets.
Yeah, things are looking grim enough, but don't lose heart. Wardstone or no, dragon or no, Canabras will never give in. Simple as.
Well, a fellow Crusader! Welcome, brother. This is great. I would have been happy to have any companion in this, but it's nice to be stuck down here with somebody who's my kind of crazy.
Okay, sorry I clicked too fast about that one, but this doesn't feel like a war zone to me. She's too happy.
It's a good thing you've still got your faith. Because right now, to be totally honest, faith's probably the only thing we do have. Now then, I'll hobble my way out of here somehow. The city ain't far, only 30 paces or so. That's if you're going straight up, of course. I'm afraid we're gonna have to go the long way round.
To summarize, there are 3 of us, with 5 working legs, 3 pairs of decent hands, 2 clear heads, and 1 made of wood. That's mine. Underground monsters beware! Anevia, you stay behind us. You're in no fit state to fight. If we do come up against anything, the 2 of us will try to manage on our own first. Well, onward! May the good deities lead us back to the open skies soon.
Can I kill her? I want some... Oh, she's a companion, she's not a follower. Make way. He's so bored and angry at everything.
I'm not using this.
So it's a one-handed warhammer. Okay, what about her? Nice. Probably has better armor than us, banded mail. Well, I cannot equip it, of course. Where I can give him the torch. Short spear. I don't get it. Why do they have the dice roll and also the damage? 1d18 bludgeoning and 4 to 11 on equipped and critical hit, melee qualities. Okay, that's a light shield, that's another light shield. Okay, so she is basically more heavily armored than us. What's the difference between these two weapons, slashing and bludgeoning? Well, the damage type is different. I don't like this way. So, looks like the weapons basically have the same stats, except they look different. Dual wielding. No, actually you can keep your shield because you're a pre-made character that actually knows what it's doing. As opposed to me, which I don't know what I'm doing.
I'm not using this stupid thing.
Okay, you will be using this stupid thing then. I don't know why I'm giving them the bow. Oh, she has a short bow, 1d6. Dude. Pathfinder scale.
I will help where I can.
Who's there?
Half elf. Rapier.
Relax, friend. We're not demons or cultists. Don't poke my eye out with that thing, all right? We fell down here during the attack. I'm Sela, that's Anevia, and this is our new friend. We're looking for a way back to the surface.
Really? I'm so ever glad to hear it. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Camellia. I was also in the square when... I can scarcely believe it. How did all those demons get into the city? I thought, naively it now seems, that the Wardstone protected us from attack. And Terendelev, I can't wrap my head around it. I don't know. He must have been in the square when disaster struck. I tried to revive him, but he was already dead, sadly.
He didn't get these wounds from the fall. Be on your guard. Whatever killed him likely hasn't gone far.
Hang on. I think I know him. His name's Aravashniel, the egghead from the library. He was a good lad, even if he was kind of stuck up. May his soul rest in peace.
I can't argue with that. We're fortunate to be alive, albeit underground.
Daskari himself has come to Canabras. There's no mistaking that ugly mug. Tarendalev tried to fight him, but what could she do against an...
We've seen how powerless they truly are. Henceforth, we shall have no one but ourselves to rely on.
Oh, sorry,
I
I
suppose.
clicked again. Too much dialogue for the beginning of the game. Like I said, the beginning of the game should be based on you figuring out if this is the right difficulty for you or not. Not around endless cutscene dialogue and introductions.
Certainly. Survivors should stick together. It's only... Who am I? Just an ordinary citizen who decided to take a stroll through the square on the day of the festival. But that's not what you wish to know, is it? You most likely wish to know whether I'll be a burden should you ask me to join your group. No need to worry about that. I can assure you that I am skilled with a rapier, and I also possess some knowledge of magic. That's right. It would be the height of foolishness to survive a demon attack only to perish under a pile of rubble.
Let's see if this poor bloke has anything useful on him. Not to sound like a heartless brigand or nothing, but we kinda need all the supplies we can get right now.
What's on your mind? I wonder.
Interesting.
The spirits guide me.
Don't know? Don't care.
Unidentified? What do you mean unidentified? She knows what it is, but she's not telling us maybe. Yeah, her character doesn't look the way her portrait looks like. Even if you remove her armor, it's disappointing.
You can trust me.
I do trust you.
No, just no. Would you please keep this ugly thing away from me? No, just no. No, just no. Would you please keep this ugly thing away from me?
Sorry about that. Okay, how do I swap? So that's spellbook, that's abilities.
I heed the voice of the spirits.
But how do you change your
Open your heart to me. I'll watch your back.
Oh, okay.
Rely on me. A bright future awaits us.
Okay, that's better. Young giant centipede. What if it's an old giant centipede?
Heads will roll!
Yeah, make me carry the torch so the next phase we have combat, so I am not equipped for combat. Right. I guess you have two ways to play the game, turn-based or with a pause system. Flat-footed.
No glory without risk!
I didn't understand much from that combat, to be honest. How can I play the game in turn-based mode? I guess playing the game in real time
Last one for me.
adds its... Okay, how much health does it have? That's the only thing I'm interested in right now. Size, medium, initiative, defense. Armor class is 15, so it has nice armor, flat-footed, strength,
The light take you!
I can't see how much health it has? Nah, whatever.
Into the fray! The Inheritor, guide my blade! The light take you! Into the fray!
Okay, how do I attack?
Guide my blade!
I understand those are the abilities, but what about the attack?
The light take you! Into the fray!
Wow, oh wow, okay. How do you attack, really?
No glory without risk! The Inheritor, guide my blade! Into the fray! No glory without risk!
I really don't
The
understand.
light take you!
How do you attack? How do you do a normal attack? Now I get it. That's a very weird way of doing turn-based games, but okay, I get it.
I don't like you!
Well, it's good that he got that out of the way. I don't like you.
I'll cut you wide open.
The Inheritor, guide my blade! Into the fray!
Smite.
Out of my way! I'll split you in half!
Okay, so now it's her turn.
The spirits demand your blood. You are today's
Oh,
sacrifice.
they have a small icon above their heads, so that's their health.
Take you! No glory without risk!
So where can I see the active effects on him? Oh, you can see that he has Bless over there. Okay, 54 seconds.
Smear them!
Go for their hearts. I'll cut you wide open.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
I don't like you! Out of my way!
The spirits demand your blood! You are today's sacrifice!
Into the fray!
Okay, that was a little weird. I didn't think the combat would be so weird. I guess it does take a little while to get used to it.
No reason to pause.
What's on your mind? I wonder.
What did I see in large person? Really?
The heartbeat quickens.
It's a spitting giant centipede. Exactly what I expected. It does a lot of damage. Now, can I heal her wounds? Yeah, they keep the same system from the other game, but it's actually a little more complicated than the other game. Treat affliction. So it's her turn right now, so how did I heal her before? So I can run away, right? Okay, so they all get an attack on me.
No glory without risk!
So it is actually my chance to hit.
Split you in half!
Well, you did split that creature in half. What is that enlarged person? Why am I finding it so difficult to use the abilities? Because of, well, probably because of the small icons. So that's abilities, so that's usable items. This is the spell book, so it should be in here. Well, I guess she doesn't have it yet. I'm very confused about the mechanics in this game, even though I played the first... Even though I played the first one a while back.
Inheritor, guide my blade!
Smear them.
Everyone missed. Exactly what I didn't like about the first game.
I'll cut you wide open.
You missed so much that it
Spirits demand your blood.
The light! Take
It
you!
became very boring. I guess that's why I like Divinity Original Sin 2 more, because there it was more about the armor and
How much longer, I wonder?
resistance and some other stuff as well. Here it's mostly about your chance to hit or miss. Okay, I guess that's the right path. Let's take the other path.
I don't need
Do not
anyone's
fear!
sympathy.
Do not waver! Ah!
1 point of damage. I guess a lot of people will be playing this in real time, but to be honest, I think it will be pretty boring in real time as well. So where are her offensive abilities? I mean, her offensive magic. Make me bigger. I am immortal.
I don't like you!
So wait, that was only one attack. Why sometimes you attack twice in one? I guess you have to look at that a little closer.
You are today's sacrifice!
Out of my way!
That was actually pretty hilarious.
I will help
I
where I
heed the voice of the
can.
spirits. Death is life's final
Together we
surprise.
stand.
And I
Okay,
enjoy
so
surprising.
we don't have any more healing left, that's
We
what I'm
will
on.
win this war.
If that's what I'm understanding.
A bright future awaits us.
How else can you heal if you don't have the potions? Have no idea. The tutorial is very lacking in my opinion. If you're a new player to this series and if you don't know how to play it already, you will have some problems.
Never a
No
dull
reason to
moment.
pause.
You have to enter inventory. I guess you can use it. Bracers of armor. So what does this one do? It's a little a shame. I mean, they didn't really make it everything better. They just made everything more complicated. So let me see. Armor class is 14, and this will give me what? Oh, so that's actually better. What do you mean non-stacking bonuses? Okay, if they don't stack, they don't stack. You have armor that doesn't stack. Interesting. Okay, now we look like a proper Inquisitor, right?
Follow me.
Rely on me.
Trust me.
I guess we need to rest to use our spells again, or whatever that mechanic was.
Open your heart to me.
Move aside.
Together we stand.
Divided, we fall.
Don't know, don't care.
We will win this war.
I heed the voice of the spirits. What's on your
A
mind?
bright future
I
awaits
wonder.
us.
Now what?
I will help where I can. The light! We are the light! They are the darkness!
I'll split you in half.
No glory without risk!
Yeah, it's the same as the first game. If you hit, you hit. If you don't hit, well, that's the whole game for you.
Smear them.
The inheritor, guide my blade. The light, take you.
I don't suppose it can move an
I'll
attack.
just sit here. Don't worry about me.
Interesting turn of events. So let's reload that save file because I want to check something out. It's exactly like the first game. The hardest thing in the game is to actually hit stuff.
Never a dull moment.
So why would you ever use ranged combat?
Privacy.
Well,
I will help where I can.
save the last one for me.
Okay, let's use some of those abilities. That's actually pretty fun. What? She just moved forward without using anything? So what other abilities do we have over here? Guidance. Daze. Acid Splash. Okay, I want to see how strong our attacks are. Okay, this will be a very hard playthrough for me, at least because of the way the game is designed. You have to fail the game 2 or 3 times and then you learn.
No, I can't just walk away. It's got to be here somewhere.
Well, he's kind of
When to
weird.
look?
Lan, did you find it? Who is that?
Cat and the spider. Ew.
The do-gooders here to save our mongrel souls, no doubt. Wait. They might know what's going on up there.
Tieflings are the descendants of people who sullied themselves by mating with demons. Our ancestors would never sink that low. We are the underground Crusaders, the children of the Crusades' finest.
Sadly, Underground Crusaders is a bit of a mouthful, so people usually just call us mongrels.
You just love repeating that, don't you, Lan? Mongrels. That's what the Uplanders call us. But we call ourselves Neathers.
No matter what you call us, it's not gonna stop our horns, hooves, or tails from growing. This is the hall where we remember the glory of our forebears. Sorry about the mess. It doesn't usually look like this, trust me. Sometimes we even wipe the dust off the exhibits.
This is where the relics of the first Crusaders are displayed. Our lives are short. Our glories are quickly forgotten. But this place helps us to remember that we are just as worthy as anyone else. And that our lives are not lived in vain.
The first Crusaders? You've been down here that long? That's crazy.
In Canabras, they're called mongrels. People say that they come up to the surface at night and eat anyone foolish enough to wander alone after midnight. To tell you the truth, I thought you guys were just a tale to tell kids at night.
That's human gratitude for you. Our forefathers suffered the consequences of demonic corruption, all to protect Mendev and Golarion. And for what? So we could become monsters used to frighten children.
Every mongrel has their own take on it. Our chief, for example, thinks of us as something like a reserve military force. He thinks we're standing by until the moment we're needed, and when we emerge on the surface and save the day, all the people will see how good we are and they'll love us for it. Yeah, he leaves that last part out when he talks about it, of course, but it's easy enough to read between the lines.
That's none of your
We're looking for a holy sword. It was here, in the center, sticking out of a rock. The sooner we find it, the better. Some kids from our tribe took off for the shield maze. They figured it had collapsed, and now it's their time to go up to the surface, like all the legends foretold. Except they don't have a clue what's waiting for them up there. They're not fighters. And Saul, the chief of our tribe, is dead set against it. He says that now isn't the time for the underground Crusaders to take up arms. If we get the holy sword, we might be able to change the chief's mind.
It's a fool's errand. None of us will be able to hold the sword, let alone use it to save anyone. It's not an ordinary weapon. It's made from righteous heavenly flame and will burn anyone who touches it. Do you think you're special, Lan?
I'll pick it up with my teeth and tie it to my hand if I have to. It doesn't matter. An angel's sword and a troop of stalwart mongrels will be able to work a minor miracle. Speaking of which, you're still here, Wendu, which means that deep down, you know it's possible.
Yes. There are other ways up, but they are far from here, and after the earthquakes, there's a good chance they've collapsed. But the maze... There's a legend among our people that when the walls of the maze fall, that will be a signal for us, the underground Crusaders, that the time has come to go up to the surface and fight the demons in the final confrontation. Until then, the people say the maze is shielding us from taking rash actions. I'm the only one in our whole tribe to have been in the maze. And even I don't know if it's true. But the further I went in the maze, the fresher the air became. That means that it really must lead to the surface.
When the ceiling and walls started shaking, the young ones in our tribe lost their heads. They figured the maze was going to collapse, so it was time to go up to the surface. They grabbed whatever weapons were on hand and ran off toward the maze. They think the maze is no longer a danger to them. They've been listening to Wendwog too much.
Don't try to blame this on me. Yes, I told them that our people are capable of making our way through the maze. In the future. But I always told them to wait until I had made a map of all the maze's dangers. I warned them 100 times. But it was no use. My words just went in one ear and out the other. It came here with its owner. A long time ago. 50,000 gongs to be
70 years ago, in Uplander time.
50,000 gongs ago, our forebears found a dead angel here, along with the bodies of his comrades. The tribe gave them a dignified burial, and they were laid to rest with their weapons. But the flaming angelic sword was stuck in a rock, and no one was able to pull it out. It burned to the touch, like real fire. So the rock was placed over the angel's grave. It should be here somewhere.
Maybe the angel will dig himself out and find the sword for us. That might be our best shot in this chaos.
You need to be a necrotic angel.
Watch your tongue.
If things are as bad as you say, then we all have to hurry.
You didn't come from the direction of the shield maze. Damn it. I couldn't care less about what's happening on the surface, but the maze.
I realize that you guys have your own troubles, but we need to be in Canabres. People are dying up there. Please, show us the way out.
Oh, now she's serious.
Thanks. An extra pair of eyes can only help. The sword will be easy enough to spot. It looks,
Swordy.
Help us, and in return, we'll get you out of here.
Now we're talking. Let's get to work. It's a good thing we all bumped into each other, isn't it?
The voice lines don't match what the previous voice line said.
What, you want to find the sword quickly so the underground monsters bring you back to the surface? So be it.
I think I look more like a monster than these two combined because I actually look inhuman. They still look human.
I found something.
Before we leave, let's check the lore over here, religion.
It's done now.
So, does that help me with anything? Okay, I'll play a little bit longer.
What's that there?
We're just finding junk at this point, right? Right. Gems. I like selling loot. Yeah, the game is beautiful, I'll give it that.
Now what is that?
I found... something. What's that there?
Too bad it's not a warhammer. So my wound reopened and whipped. We're bleeding. Treachery. Oh, it's the angel. Oh, so he kills them. And save and protect the innocent. I mean, we look like a... Sure. Close. Did you pick up the sword or not?
Hey! Are you alright? You were kinda glowing just now.
Huh.
That was it. The light of heaven. But how?
What did you do with it? Where did it go?
L'Ariel? That really was L'Ariel? The angel from the legends.
That's funny.
The ancestors even got his name right on the gravestone. The chief will be thrilled.
I like Lan.
You. Thousands of gongs, and no one's been able to touch it. And now you, an ordinary creature of flesh and blood, no different to us, get the sword and start talking about visions.
I think I'm pretty different from them, but again, let's not get into
Now,
details.
Wentwog, don't be a sore loser. He is clearly different from us. The sword appeared before him, along with the angel's name and all that other stuff, because he doesn't carry our mongrel taint. Heaven doesn't give a damn how special we are. We're born with evil inside us. Heaven doesn't need to know any more than that.
Exactly.
I know you're willing to tear anyone apart to uphold our people's honor, but you and Sol, you just refuse to face the truth. We are the way we are because our ancestors' bodies were corrupted by the Abyss. It does the same thing to plants and animals. There's nothing heroic or special about it. It doesn't make us better, and it doesn't make us worthier.
That is just... wow, I mean, that's amazing! Heaven has truly blessed you.
This power is the most majestic thing I've ever seen in all my life. Is this what the sun is like, Lan?
Yes, it's similar. But this light is more... golden? Chief Sol needs to see this. Now that we have the power of angels on our side, he can't say no. He'll have to assemble a troop to storm the maze. You Uplanders care about your kids, right? Help us save ours. Without them, we won't survive. And then, the perils of the maze won't be so bad if we go together. We'll make our way through it and find the way to Canabras. Let's go. We'll take the short route. Well, the only route, really. Can't hide from me.
No, Okay, that was interesting. A bit longer than I wanted, but see you next time. Bye.